Welcome to How to Make Money Online. Okay. The next thing is, with the book, make sure that you leave a review because I'd like for you to leave a review. It'd be great for me. Thank you to those of you that have. But the next thing is, I talk about it in the book. This is a great way to be seen. Now, if you go and search for my reviews on Amazon, go look at there's a young lady that's been coaching with me for a few years now, Jennifer Cousette. She wrote a book, How to Align with Your Purpose. If you go look at her book, you'll see I'm the second review. I did a live video review for her. Did a video review, it was live at the time. And if you click, you'll see all of my reviews. Okay, you can find my reviews from her book, and you'll see that under my reviews, I put, Montina Young Portis, author of. I put my book, or you could put your name, and you could put founder of, and put your website. You guys, don't miss the small things. So you create an ebook, you create a product, you create these videos. How are you going to grow a community? That's the big thing I want you to hear from me. How am I going to grow a community? Now, if you're new to finding me, again, this is me, Montina Young Portis, or you might see my curly hair over on Ustream. And, I have this neat bio that people sometimes like to know about me. I have a GED. I literally lived in a homeless shelter at the age of 19 with a 9-month-old. Someone was talking about college recently. And, college being this big party place. I'm thinking by the time I was 20, entering into college, I was 19. I was pregnant. No, was I 20? I was 19 or 20. I was pregnant with baby number 2, and I had number 1. College wasn't a joke for me. But I tell you, I led a very challenging life. But you know what? God is a faithful God. It's all worked together for my good, His glory. And I tell you, it is what it is. I don't think that I'd have to have it any other way. Some people say, would you do it any other way? I think I would. But God is faithful. And so you can learn more about me. So I'm, a couple of different places online. I'll tell you, video marketing is one place you'll hear me talk about all the time. I don't care what anyone says. You got to be on YouTube. Clutch Magazine was like my big, where I had a viral video. It was how, let us see, is the deception of the independent woman. I teach on Udemy, which is the largest online course destination place for online courses. I have books here. I teach about Facebook, Twitter. I've been on podcasts, Skill Feed, Skillshare. There are 20 different sites out there that you can teach online. You guys don't miss it. The industry keeps growing. The last I saw through one of my clients, Hope, was that Curious.com actually is saying, they're slated for like $55 billion industry for online courses. Udemy has over 2 million students. I don't even have to market the courses. Now, it's a little tougher to make the type of money I was making probably coming in. You'll make almost 1,000 or a little over 1,000, but you have your courses up there. They're going to generate income for you. So, it works. I like it. I teach on there. But when you take it and you create it one time, you have it on multiple courses, and you have the money generating every month, now people are going to go down into what I call the passive income stream marketing funnel, and they're going to buy your books. They're going to purchase more courses because people do business with people they know, they like, they trust. Okay? And the big thing for me, y'all, is look, this is my family, a blended family. These are my 3 children. My husband has 3 children. Family is extremely important for me. I have a video I just did recently called Divorce Your Spouse, but don't hang up, y'all. It's not about divorcing your spouse. Because some people were saying, I'm going to use your services to get rid of my spouse. I'm like, no, that's not what it's for. I follow people that have strong marriages. My coaches have strong marriages. I want a strong marriage. For me, it's number 2, my husband number 1. And I tell you, my entire family is important. I cook dinners. I do later webinars because that's when my family is settled down. So you have to make sure as you're growing your business that your family is very important to you. And I don't talk about balance in my family. You all can't balance with my family. My family is always going to be first. My God is always going to be first. But you can find the harmony within that, okay? And then again, see your business as a ministry, that you're out there serving people. It is certificates of appreciation, as Rabbi Daniel Lepin with Thou Shalt Prosper. They are certificates of appreciation. All right, so let me get into who I am, what I do. The difference between me versus most, I teach what I do. I'm not talking to you about YouTube video marketing and then that's all I talk about. Hey, you guys, this is how you do your videos. This is how you do your channel image. This is how you do your thumbnails. And then I don't do any of it. No, my last video, I'm in Atlanta, Georgia. We had 2 inches of snow that shut the city down. My son took 6 hours to get home from school. It was a mess. I did a video about that. So I teach what I do. I share what I've learned and achieve results in. So I'm not talking to you about, writing books, and I haven't written books and they haven't been bestsellers. It took a lot of work. I'm not getting rich teaching you theories or principles. And when I say that, I'm not getting rich. Well, yeah, thank you, Lord. I want to be rich because I want to be able to give more, save more, and spend more. But it's not in, hey, this is how you create a course. But again, it's the theory of the course or the principle of the course, but I'm not actually doing the work. I encourage my clients, partners, students to teach too. All my clients will tell you, I really press on them a little bit, a little hard and say, look, you need to be teaching someone. You need to be coaching someone. I know you don't feel adequate to do it, but you need to be leading someone. And all of you do. You really do. You don't absorb all of this like a sponge and hold it in. Now go out and start helping other people. Start being that, seeing your business as a mission, your product, whether it's the golf clubs, your service, I don't care what it is. And I understand the experience and frustrations and time challenges and hopes and dreams of the part-time entrepreneur. I work, okay, for a few more weeks. So I'm not telling you, when I quit my job, it's not because we don't need the income. We need my income. That's why I had to replace the income. So I understand how frustrated you feel. I understand, what it's like when you have to worry about health insurance and you got children. You guys, I get it. So that's what makes me different versus, most that are out there. All right, so let's talk about, I call it the M&M online discovery, but it really is kind of the making money online discovery, and I had to put it up there to remember. With my story, I started online 5 years ago in 2009 because I had a nonprofit organization. I had a story that I wanted to tell, and I wanted to encourage single parents. Spark Wisdom, Single Parent Assistance Resource Knowledge Network, activating confidence, inspiring wisdom in the single parent family. That's what it was. It was that simple. It transitioned into natural hair. It transitioned into helping people. It transitioned into podcasting. I have 100 podcasts, and more than 50 are probably really geared towards single parents. I've been online for a long time, but I discovered the part of the making the money. I have a product. We made over 100,000 in sales with that first company, but you know what? That's in sales. I've recently seen someone saying, a person was in the millionaire club because they hit a million in sales. Well, I probably could prove to everyone on this call, everyone that is viewing the presentation, that you're a millionaire, because I know that you've probably made $1 million in your lifetime. I'm telling you, I believe that you have. I know that I have already. But that doesn't mean that I'm a millionaire. And it doesn't mean I'm in a millionaire club. I had $100,000 in sales. I had $1 million company with that company. I worked a second and third job, and there were just things I didn't understand. I got burnt out. I just didn't want to do it anymore. I got frustrated. Okay. And one of the things that happened was my husband and I went to see Tony Robbins, and around this time he was creating online courses. He created an online course, and his phone kept going off, cha-ching, cha-ching, and I'm like, what is going on? And that's how he had the ringer. He's like, that course I did, that Udemy course for like 2 weeks, he said, these people are buying it. And I'm like, how are you doing that? So I discovered, I want to start making a course. Well, my first course, I made a few $100s and said, okay, well, hold on, start making more. So I actually got into course creation before I started getting into ebooks, before I started getting into more of the product base and the coaching and all of that. I did a funnel, so I didn't go into building my business off coaching. I started with products and then books. So kind of discovered it and said, look, there are people online like Pat Flynn, who I just interviewed a few months ago, making $50, $60, $70, $80,000 a month online. The shoemakers, millions of dollars. And I said, I want to figure this out. And I started investing time, and for a whole year sat under coaches that could teach me social media, so that for the 4 years that I was online, or really 3 years at that time, I could now go from being quote unquote popular to profitable online, doing less work and creating a passive income. I have different types of clients. Some of my clients need money now, not tomorrow. They need it now. I have some that just say, you know what, I want to make extra money. Some I want to retire early. Some are preparing for the next phase in their lives. And they are so interesting to talk to. All of you are. Some say, you know what, I need to quit my job. I'm frustrated. I know that I'm never going to be on 50,000, 80,000, 100,000. People cap out on their careers, guys. I mean, even the type of career I do, Fortune 500 company, people cap out and that's it. They know they're not going higher. Some want to replace their income. Some want to learn creative online strategies, psychological sunshine. If you've read The Magic of Thinking Big by Michael Schwartz, he talks about the magic of psychological sunshine. And it's really where you should have something outside of work that you're doing, weekends and daily. And then some are just interested in doing something, and some of you all just want to be connected to me. And I want to be connected to you, but I found this, especially in my first company, some people, they didn't want to sell anything, but they wanted to feel connected. And that's just part of human nature where you want to feel connected. I will tell you, good is the enemy of great. And one of my coaches says that good things are a terrible distraction to the right things. So going with that, there's often this belief that I'm not an expert. And so you tell yourself, I'm not an expert. What can I teach? Who's going to teach me? Well, here you go. Here's an expert. Here's not an expert. And can you spot the difference? You have to shift your belief, and you have to just start believing. I've seen the marketing online. I see shiny objects. I see gurus. I see experts. I see the $1 million, mantra all the time. I'm a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. And you might think, well, I'm not a millionaire. I'm not a thousandaire. Who's going to buy this product from me if there's so many other products? And my answer to you is, so what? You have to shift your belief. And you only believe that way is because you're a part-time entrepreneur and you were taught a certain way to go to school and you have student loans because everyone around you has student loans, and it just was what you were taught to do. But now you can develop a new belief. So I love this this picture here. I think it's phenomenal, and I look at it from time to time on my desktop. All right, here are a lot of challenges. One of the things I like to do is really give you some objections first, because these are things that people say to me. Well, I'm starting at ground zero. There's just so much information. It's too much out there. Limited time, lack of resources, focusing on what everyone else is doing and not paying attention to what you have or what you're doing, that scarcity mentality, that you're scared there's just not going to be enough for you because everyone else is just have all big pieces of pie. The poverty mentality where, gosh, that one is a tough one. There is that poverty mentality of I need more, but you never put the goal or the plan in place to actually say, you know what, this is the amount that I want. I'm going to show you how to do that too. That not good enough thought, it's not good enough. Yes, you are. You are. I'll just wait till tomorrow. I just don't feel like it today. And then tomorrow comes and you don't feel like it tomorrow. And that's why I recommended the book I recommend, because it's going to tell you why you cannot wait until tomorrow. Because if you stop and wait until tomorrow, you're going to do it again the next day. Some of you have a lack of boundaries. You let everyone call you. You let everyone ask you for advice. You give everything away for free because you don't feel worthy. You're in business to be profitable. And when you receive money, it's a certificate of appreciation. Being in business is noble. It is honorable. There's integrity attached to it. So you got to get your boundaries up. You have to honor and protect your time. And some of you that I've noticed, too, let me bring this up. If you watch Scandal, some of you feel guilty. Watch Scandal. If that's your vice and thing that you like to do, when you look at it, start studying the commercials. Start studying, how they're marketing, the language that they're using. How do they attract you, and how are they attracting millions of people watching the show? Okay? And then some say you have no support. It's another excuse. Get rid of it. You have to shift, and you have to believe in yourself. So here's the 10-month journey. You guys see these books and you see, wow, Spark Wisdom's retiring in 10 months. Someone said, how long did it take you to replace your income? I said 10 months. They're like, well, I want to do it too. Well, hold on. Here's the illusion part. So if you look at this, it's probably going to start hurting your eyes and it's all moving around. But we know it's not really moving around. Y'all, look, it took me 5 years. It shouldn't take you 5 years because you can go further faster because I've already done it. I've reverse engineered it, but it was not overnight. So it didn't happen overnight. You have to shift your mindset. So that's a lot that I talk about with my clients. Shift your mindset. Now, success does leave clues. You have to look at what's already been created. What can you create? Now, I'm going to kind of go through this because I'm not going to hold you longer. But what can you create? A training class or an audio or a video or an ebook or reports or guides. What can you create? Now, I recently had someone tell me they didn't want to create any of these. Well, that's fine. Get an affiliate marketing. Understand that, but you can't expect to do nothing and make money online. That's preposterous. Maybe you want to get into products. Go to Amazon FBA. And I'm not saying eBay, but go to Amazon FBA. It's the number 4 website in the world. eBay's not even in the top 20 anymore. People can sell on eBay, but start understanding what you can do and what you can create. The other thing is, one info product at $7 a day will get you 420 bucks extra a month. Two people. But if you increase it to a $27 product or a $47 or a $67 product, you get more money. And these are low-end products. They really, really, really are. But the best part is you begin serving people. And that's where I started. I started with lower products, 17, 27, 67, 97, to where my business coach said, look, you have to increase your prices. But you get to that point as you grow your community and your engagement and you're inspiring people. But it takes time. Now you might say, how do I do all of it, Spark Wisdom or Montina? How am I going to do it? Now when the student's ready, the teacher will appear. So I actually have I want to show you this where you can actually create an income goal. If you're on your computer, go ahead and turn on your speaker so that you can hear it. And you should be able to hear it. Well, actually, you don't need to hear it. You actually see it. So this is a video. So you have to establish an income goal for yourself. That might be $100,000 a year. Now you can see here, you put together an ebook, there's your cost investment. Now 30 sold per month, that's one a day. I don't use the 300 numbers because I don't want to scare you. I'm trying to get to the psychological inner man that says, you know what, you can do one a day of something. You're already promoting things on Facebook. You're already sharing things word of mouth. You're probably creating videos and telling people your favorite shampoo anyway. But can you sell one a day? Now look here. An ebook, a course, ABC. You do one course, you'll probably do another one or another one. I had 20 courses created last year. Maybe you can do a monthly webinar like we're doing right now. You can use a free conference call line. You can use join.me. You can use GoToWebinar. But guess what? You can get 20 people on that line after you grow your engagement with your community. You might be able to do some personal coaching. I put 60 bucks in there. I mean, come on. People want to come and get information from you. They need to invest in your services. A lot of you all are giving away so much. And I know that you want to. I want to. But either you're going to be profitable, you're going to be popular, or you're going to actually be profitable, or you're going to have broke and you're going to be broke, you're going to have skinny kids. So you can see here, I just gave you a couple of different ways. Some things that you could put together. You could do a yearly retreat. Now, maybe not the first year, but think 3 years out. You got 5 people that show up to that. I paid $600-700 for tickets to go to events. Easy. So you build that up. You might sell a couple products that are 20 bucks on Amazon. You might sell some audio products or video products. Right here, I gave you an example of over $12,000 a month, which is $145,980. So please look at this, and you might say, you know what, I can just do a percentage of that. But I'm going to make sure that you actually have this spreadsheet and you're able to look at this. So you might think, well, information products. Look, I used to work for a company called West at Home. You know, you have those late night infomercials. Who do you think's answering the phone? Well, the infomercials are information products. And I never put 2 and 2 together. I've had pastors contact me and say, I have hundreds of CDs available. What do I do with them? Those are information products. Anytime that you have something that you're sharing with people, this is an information product right here. You can do training classes, audios, videos, ebooks, courses, things like that. If you're doing live workshops as well, make sure that you are recording them. Now you might say, well, what can I create in the next 60 to 90 days? Well, guess what? Someone just asked me, how do I create $1,000? Here you go. You know, I'm really doing my best. And this right here was only $12.29 on one. I mean, this wasn't even a full all of the time frame. And this was $1,000 from ebooks. But again, it's more than one ebook. You have to have a niche ebook. I also make some affiliate sales from this when people go to my links for my ebooks. There is a strategy you need to put in place. But you know what? What if you took a year and you wrote 5 or 6 ebooks? What if you took that time to create that passive income? What's stopping you? Especially, like I said, if you're doing it for fiction novels, oh my goodness. I thought I could do that. My husband said I probably shouldn't write romance, but I'd like to. But again, you have to put a purpose to your money. You're going to use it to pay debt. You're going to use it, for a car, retire, give, build a freedom fund. I don't know. But you have to put a purpose to your money. You have to stop getting out of this mode of saying, I just want more. I just want more. I just want more. How do you want 50 cents more? Or you want 5 million more? What are you willing to do to get to what you want? You have to be results focused. You need to give away tips and strategies and secrets that lead people to your product or service. Right now, you're on a call with me. You're here watching an event with me, a lecture, a video. Why? How'd you find me? Why did you trust me enough with your time? You have to be the type of person that helps people solve problems and create results in their lives. I tell my coaching clients, I'm not here to motivate you. I want to see you achieve results. Because when they achieve results, I mean, I feel like I win too. You have to be there to help, guide, and lead. As a coach, one of the things I do is I observe, I instruct, and I'm there to help inspire. But you need to be results focused. And here we go. You got to go where they are. Building a brand, people do business with people they know, they like, they trust. Has to be credibility there, and you have to be seen as the expert, even when you don't feel like you're the expert. So the other thing is you also have to build what they want. Some of you always say, well, I have these great ideas, but if you have these great ideas, but you're not building what people want, then it's not going to sell. There is a very key reason why I use How to Make Money Online, and I don't just have the book at, How to Build a Passive Income in 20 Simple Steps. How to Make Money Online is huge on Amazon when you search it. I knew the keywords that I was using with passive income, and I said, you know what, I have to put this book title in such a way that people are going to buy it because they want to know how to make money online. One of the top niches out there, though, it's not how to make money online. People want to lose weight. Health and fitness, oh my goodness. People, all year long, especially now, if you do it early in the year, later in the year, people want to do it all day long. All right, so here's this. Keep educating yourself all the time. You always want to be learning. You always want to be a step ahead. And you might think, what's next? I'm going to say you can coach with me. Just go to coachwithtina.com. And you know what? You're not going to a sales page, and you're not going to me giving you a video about signing up, because coaching with me is something that is very serious. I'm actually going to be coaching with a few people at a time this year, one-on-one personal coaching. Some very small, tiny groups for people that want to write ebooks. You have to spend 3 months with me. My longer one-on-one term coaching will be 9 months. So this isn't some, just come in for one time. It takes time. And I want to be there for you. And that's what's next for you, if that's part of what you want to do. I'm going to open the lines once again. I want to thank you again. I'm on Twitter. You can find me at YouTube. That's my favorite place to hang out online. I love creating videos. There's so many amazing things. If you're not using YouTube, you are missing out on so many amazing opportunities to build your brand. And I'll tell you, the best part about YouTube, even for me, is that you can go back. People are now going back to 2009 and 2010, and they see how sincere I was in my videos. I really just wanted to help people just like I do now. I'm just a little, smarter about being profitable, which it's okay to do. But go back, and now you're creating something where people will see when you were. So now when you tell them the story of how to make money online, they go back and say, wow, they really have come, a long way. YouTube, your SEO, search engine optimization. You got 4,000 characters you can use in the About box. You can optimize your titles. You can optimize your thumbnails. Guys, don't miss out on YouTube. That's it. Congratulations on completing the course. I will see you in the next lecture.